gentlemen, welcome back to the weekly Mika Amcha Yisrael, Parshat Pekudai. Vayar Moshe et kol hamelacha, v'hinei asu oto ka'asher tziva Amonai, kein asu vayavarech otam Moshe. Moshe Rabbeinu saw the entire work, and behold, that did it just as Hashem commanded. So they had done, and Moshe blessed them. May it be his will that the Shekhinah reside in your handiwork, and may the pleasantness of Borei Olam, our God, be upon us, and may the work of our hands prosper for us, the work of our hands be prosperous. Meracha finds its home in a keli, a vessel, prepared to receive it. Action, not idle waiting, is the key to unlocking siyata dishmaya, and this principle holds true in both practical affairs of our everyday life, our gashmiut, as well as in one's spiritual pursuits, our ruchaniyut. An absolutely fascinating story is documented, which took place in the bustling city of Hanover, Germany, regarding Rabbi Nathan Adler, Rav of the main shul in Hanover, Germany. The royal queen of the British Empire, Victoria, had come to visit the city with her husband, Prince Albert of Saxon, Germany. The couple had arrived for a vacation before the expected birth of their first child, when suddenly Queen Victoria started to experience premature labor pains 2 months earlier than expected. This particular dilemma wasn't simple, as with it came potential repercussions for the succession to the English throne. In this crucial moment, Sir Moses Montefiore, a respected figure known for his incredible philanthropy and sagacious counsel, arrived at the court in Hanover. The doctors and the members of the court were at their wits' end. If the child would be born on German soil, his succession to the English throne would be in jeopardy, as he would be considered a German citizen and thus ineligible for the English crown. Later that afternoon, Moshe Montefiore went to pray mincha in the shul of Rav Adler and received a tremendous welcome, not due to his fortune, but because of his fabulous benevolence to his Jewish brethren all over the world. After tefillah, he shared with the Rav Adler the royal dilemma. Rav Adler thought for a moment and then wisely suggested that the queen be swiftly transported to an English ship, which then should travel 3 kilometers from the German shore to international waters. A child born on the British ship would be regarded as having been born on English soil, and then no longer within the German borders. Sir Moshe swiftly relayed this advice to the queen and the court, and Victoria rushed to the famous warship, the Ark Royale, which was nearby, and on that very evening gave birth to a son. Thanks to this ingenious intervention, the child, later known as King Edward VII, was born under English jurisdiction, securing his eligibility for the throne and his future progeny. This advice literally and figuratively averted a crisis, and the queen, deeply grateful to Rabbi Adler's assistance, would never forget it. Many, many years later, Queen Victoria's attention was directed to an announcement issued in London requesting applications to be submitted for the prestigious position of rabbi in her city. This was publicized internationally, and many renowned Rabbanim Chashuvim applied, including Rav Shimshon Raphael Hirsch and others. The queen sent a note to the main synagogue advocating for Rav Adler and stated, "Since the rabbi saved me when I was in trouble, I am certain he will be the appropriate guardian leader for your congregation." Queen Victoria's advice was strongly considered and subsequently accepted, as Reb Nathan Adler was indeed chosen as the rabbi of the Duke's Palace Shul. Interestingly enough, however, her karat hatov went well beyond. She further suggested that this position still wasn't sufficient and he should become chief rabbi of England, or better yet, of the British Empire. A bill was raised in Parliament, and when put to a vote, a substantial majority chose Rav Adler as the chief rabbi of the British Empire, post he filled with honor and distinction for 45 years. Queen Victoria had finally settled the debt with the rabbi. Would you believe that today over 300 descendants of his family learn in local kololim as well as yeshivot in Bnei Brak? The patriarch of the family who served the queen in a time of need resulted in his emigration from Germany to England, where he founded generations of Torah true descendants devoted to a life of mitzvot and avodat Hashem. Ladies and gentlemen, this tale serves as a testament to the power of proactive engagement and the ripple effect of kindness and wisdom. It prompts us to reflect on our own responses to the events that unfold before us daily, to internalize events, seize opportunities, and trust in Borei Olam's guidance. Let us embrace the power of listening, for in the whispers of fate, we find the seeds of greatness in all of the white noise around us. May we ever be attuned to the gentle nudges from above and courageously seize the opportunities that present themselves, like Rav Adler and Sir Moshe before us. For in this sacred dance between divine providence and human agency lies the potential for transformation for ourselves and for our communities and, frankly, for the world at large. Many of us feel like certain roles were destined for others. That's not for me. It's simply not true. The Baal Shem Tov shares the notion that what we perceive is not mere happenstance, but rather a deliberate prompting from your Creator. In last week's Parashat, Rashi's pondering of the ephod's appearance, saying, V'libi omer li, my heart tells me, highlights how divine messages can be complex yet intuitive. Despite doubts, his commitment to observance led to a lucky meeting with a religious woman on horseback, helping him finally understand the ephod's appearance. Let us drop the mic on a life of complacency and raise our ears to the symphony of destiny, that we may become the instruments of change and the authors of a better future. It's not nearly as hard as you think. Shabbat Shalom u'mivarach.